What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Off the Dribble with my co-host Aashrith. Today we're gonna be doing a little bit of a kind of different episode. I know the NBA season, just the second half of the season, just started back up Thursday. We're not really gonna talk about any of the games today. We'll touch on the season as it gets a little bit more, but we'll be touching on some college basketball. We'll go through the freshman class because it's a pretty deep and really good freshman class so far. It's been a pretty interesting college basketball season, and we haven't touched on it so far this season. So we're gonna do a little bit of a talking points on those, and then we have another segment to introduce to you guys. We're gonna be ranking the last 10 number one overall picks from 1 through 10, and that would be the second half of the episode. So we'll just get right into it and start talking about some of the college freshmen who have been amazing so far this season. I think we could start with the dude that dropped 49 points a couple of days ago, Darius Acuff Jr. Pretty tremendous performance. You could start it off by telling your thoughts about him and what you've just thought about the class overall.
Dude, he's a professional scorer, bro. Like, I think Kendrick Perkins said today that he's the best or most talented guard that John Calipari's ever coached, which is crazy because he coached Derrick Rose.
Yep.
But like the fact that he would even say that and put Acuff in those conversations goes to show like how insane he is. And dude, the game yesterday was insane. He's able to draw fouls. He's able to play in the mid range. He's a nice floater. But the contested pull-up threes, bro, I don't know. Like every single person coming into the league now has like an insane jump shot. Like we're gonna touch on a few other players, most notably AJ and Darryn, and like their jump shots are insane too. But like this guy might be the best scorer in the draft.
Yeah.
And the fact that the earliest he's gonna possibly go is number 5 is so crazy.
It's pretty crazy. Like you mentioned, it's like the scoring on all three levels is it's kind of nuts. He's what 6'2", I think.
Yeah.
Like he's not that like tall of a guard. He reminds me. I don't even know like what a player comp to like give him. He really does like his ability to like rise up into his jump shot and like his contested threes. It gives me Ant vibes, but like obviously doesn't have the athleticism that Ant does.
Yeah.
The shiftiness, like it gives me like Rob, but then like he has a bigger body type than Rob, so that already puts him in a plus category being in the league. Like he's
Dame, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Huh? Yeah,
Kinda
the Dame, like coming off the screens, the pick and pops, like that especially. Like I see Dame, he's
Dame and CJ hybrid that existed.
Yeah, like a shorter but like kind of stockier kind of guard. Like he's not like small by any means. So
Yeah.
I think he's one of probably the second best like scoring prospect in the draft. I'm pretty high on him. Like I like these kind of guards that you can like something that I'm really impressed on. Like he gets a lot of separation. Like he can make the hard shots, but at the same time, like he doesn't only rely on making contested shots. Like he's able to get to his spots. He picks his spots pretty easily, and it's a mature game for a freshman.
Yeah, we can like simultaneously talk about one of the other high level guards in this draft, Kingston Flemings on Houston. Him and Acuff are both battling, I guess, for that 5th spot in most mock drafts.
Yep.
I mean, it's crazy. Houston's never really been an explosive offense. Like their program is always built on defense and running.
Yeah.
And I don't think over the past like 5 years I've watched Houston, I don't remember them having like a really like go-to scoring guard. Like Jamal Shead is obviously really good, but like this guy's on another level. And his game is so similar to Acuff's. I think Acuff's like obviously like a more microwave scorer, like a really, really like can get hot, like a really insane. But Kingston's way more composed. Like he's a way better playmaker. His handle's super tight. And I don't know, like being the go-to guy in a Kelvin Sampson team, like it's normally like hella seniors and grad students. The fact that they trust him like that speaks more volumes than anything.
Yeah, I agree. Like he's a freshman. He's a 6'4" point guard, like a little like taller kind of point guard, averaging like close to 6 assists a game. I think he only averages like a turnover and a half a game too. Like that's again, like you kind of mentioned, like the Houston Cougars, like every single year, it's always defense. But now you have a guard that's going out there and putting up almost 20 a game. And like you said again, like their coach is really relies on experience. Like I think Jamal Shead he was like a junior when he got drafted. LJ Cryer was also like a senior when he was like pretty big for them. So
Yeah.
like those kind of players, and he's a freshman, so it's pretty impressive. I think I'm a little bit more higher on Acuff, but I think Kingston is like it's a deep draft. So like if you were to get him at 6, like that's a really good value pick in my opinion.
Dude, it's crazy. Like I think with this being the year that tanking has reached the heights is really irritating because
I kind of get why all these teams are trying to tank. It's like a third of the league low key, which is trying to tank.
Yeah, because you go to like 10 and you can get to like a guy like we don't touch him too much, but Keaton Wagler, he's probably gonna go around 10 to 12. I mean, he's super skinny, so maybe he won't transition too well to the NBA. But it's like Shea was super skinny. Like
upside is there.
There's a lot of people that were really skinny, and like bro, he's a microwave scorer when he gets hot.
Yeah.
So like we don't touch on him too much, but the fact that you can get a player like that at 10, it goes to show why like teams are taking timeouts 40 seconds into games.
Shout out to Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah. But I think the top 4 is what everyone's most familiar with. I guess we can start off with Cam Boozer because he's honestly the least interesting probably.
Yeah.
But he's also going to win the Wooden Award. He's also probably the best player in college basketball right now. Like he'll never have like a 49-point game like Acuff did, but he also won't have like an 8-point game like Acuff did. You know, like he's 20 and 10 every night. He's super reliable. He's like I don't know if he'll translate as a great defender because he's kind of an undersized 4, but for college he's a great defender. What are your thoughts on if like when you've watched him?
Is he actually 250?
Bro, he's a man, bro.
I mean, if he's 6'9", 250, he could play the 4.
He could play the 4, but
like he does like a lot of 4s that are 6'9", 250 are like Aaron Gordon, like Julius Randle. They play like more volleyball, or they're like a slasher kind of, and his game really isn't like that. So
he's more post.
Yeah, more post kind of game. I like his game though. I really like his game. The defense, I think if they put him at the 3, like that's where it kind of too slow to be a 3. But then again, it's like a matchup kind of thing. Like it depends on what team you play. You kind of just like I think he could be a decent defender based on who he's guarding or what position he is. But like you said, like 20 and 10, very reliable. Pretty good from 3 as well, shooting like 37-38%. Can make the catch and shoot 3. So there's really no questions there. I don't really think there's too many questions around his game. You don't really need him to go out there and make tremendously. He's pretty good with the ball in his hands either way. So I agree. I think he's probably one of the best like all around kind of polished scorers in college basketball right now.
And he's definitely the most pro ready. Like you said, he's 250 in college, bro. He's already like filled out. Like he's gonna come in the league and give you like 18 and 10 off. And
it's not like a 250 like chubby or big 250. Because like I asked, I'm like, is he actually 250? Which means like it's like a leanish kind of like built 250. Yeah. It's like it's a good kind of physique that you have going into the league.
Yeah, and he's dominating right now. But I think it might be fair to say he might have the lowest ceiling out of the top 4.
I agree because I
mean highest floor.
He's not going to go out there and give you like 40 or 45 a game, but he'll consistent. You know, he doesn't remind me of like his game is nothing like Alex Sarr, but like it's what like Alex Sarr is doing like right now. He's giving you he's like he's very like underrated.
I think he's better than Alex Sarr though, bro.
He's better than Alex Sarr, but like Alex Sarr right now is like just putting up 20 and 10. And that's good stats, but no one's really talking about it because it's just 20 and 10 because it's in the NBA.
Yeah.
But like I think he'll like consistently give you like good numbers. He won't go like shoot 2 for 10 or 2 for 15 from the field or anything like that.
Yeah. And after that, most people have Caleb Wilson going 3. He just broke his hand. And you can see what it did to UNC. They lost by like 20 to NC State the other day. Yeah. But with them, they beat Duke. So, I mean, it goes to show. I think, when I watched him against Duke, he felt like the best player on the court. Like I don't even think he's really pro ready yet. Like I think he's still super raw in terms of like what he could be. But just on like sheer athleticism and like touch around the basket, he's already like such a good college player.
He also has like he has a pretty decent like mid-range shot where he can like rise over defenders. Like kind of like it's like that fadeaway little like KDS little mid-range shot. It's like not as consistent obviously, but like when he's on one, like that's the kind of shot that's in his bag. like the defense is like with the athleticism and everything. The defense is
Dude,
there too.
that's what I want. That's why I
Yeah.
wanted him on the Thunder, bro. His defense is cracked out.
Yep.
Like he's is he 6'9"?
Yeah, I
He's
think he's 6'10".
he's Boozer's measurables, but with the athleticism, play
He's
the
actually
three.
he's 6'10".
Yeah, and he's gonna be the three.
Yeah.
Like he can comfortably play the 3 or 4. He can guard 2, 3, 4, or maybe even some fives,
Yep.
bro. His he kind of gives me like Scotty Barnes vibes as a prospect on the defensive end with a slightly more refined offensive game into this point.
Yep.
Which, dude, that would go one in most drafts, but
Agreed. Like
they're like
Scotty
two
Barnes is
aliens.
two-time All-Star, I think.
Yeah,
Like he's a pretty good player.
yeah. And I think he's like if Scotty Barnes was improved on both ends, it'd be Caleb
Exactly.
Williams. Caleb Wilson.
Yeah.
Fuck Caleb Williams. But
Dude, no, dude. Scotty Barnes does have a underrated midi to him, bro. Like a little
yeah,
elbow midi. It's a little underrated part of his game. I didn't know he had that on him until he played us, and he went like
he's
5
like
for
a
5.
super underrated player because he's like low-key not bad at anything. He's just not great at
He's one
anything,
of those
but
players that's not going to give you 40.
yeah. But he'll give you like 25, 7, and 3 steals.
Yeah, and like a block or something, like 4
Yeah,
stops, something
yeah.
like that. Yeah, but yeah,
But there's two aliens at the top of this draft. In my opinion, they're two of the best prospects I've ever seen. One of them's playing every night and playing like huge minutes every night, dropping huge numbers every night. And it's AJ Dybantsa in BYU. He's making BYU into like a team. BYU was all right the last few years, but like AJ really gives him a lot of national spotlight, and like he's by far their best player.
agreed. I think I don't know if he's gonna go 1 because you have Darryn Peterson that plays like 20 minutes a game and drops like 20 points a game, which
Yeah.
it's hard to like kind of really ignore
I
that.
don't know
But
what you do. We'll discuss that.
yeah, we'll discuss that in a minute. But this again, like you talk about a player that can score all 3 levels, like the 3-point percentage, like it's not overwhelming when you see it and when you look at it, it's 35%. But again, he's taking like 60% of like the hardest shots on the team. So and like you're basically getting triple team continuously when someone like him. He has the measurables. I don't I see him going in the league like there's some like rawness in him in my eyes. Like I think the shot selection can be a little bit better, but obviously like you're on a team like BYU where you're the whole offense. So I mean, go ahead and take all your shots. I think he'll transition pretty easily going into the NBA, knowing he's not gonna be able to do that. But I don't know, man. It's kind of scary. Like if depending on what team gets him, because like some of these teams that are tanking already have like decent rosters. Like they don't have like if he goes to the Jazz, like that Jazz roster, like in like 3-4 years could be like pretty decent. Maybe not 4 years, maybe like 5 years. Could be like pretty good.
Even so, bro, AJ could run the 2. AJ Lowry, JJJ, and Kessler.
That's a lengthy pause. That's a lengthy lineup right there, bro.
You could easily run AJ Lowry, JJJ, and Kessler with Keontae at the 1.
Bro. You have basically 3 centers in your starting lineup.
Yeah, but that could work.
It could work because like Lowry likes to play a 3. Jaren Jackson Jr. can't play the 5 because he can't get more than 6 rebounds a game. Yeah. So he has to play the 4. And then you have
all Kessler can do is get rebounds. So yeah. It's a perfect match.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, bro. They could actually if it goes their way, because even if they get Peterson, they could go Keontae Peterson.
That would also be
Lowry. Yeah, they could do the same thing with Peterson. Fuck, that's crazy, bro.
But yeah,
even the Pacers too.
We'll talk about that. I think the Pacers should.
I think they should get AJ.
You think they should take AJ?
Yeah, we can discuss that after we talk about Darryn. But
yeah, I mean, I think AJ he's like the second best player in the draft class right now. Like it's in any other draft. Like I think he would.
I would draft him 1, bro.
Yeah, but it's hard to ignore the other person that we're gonna talk about.
Yeah, I would draft him. I mean, we'll talk about him, but AJ went on First Take when he committed to BYU and said his game is an exact 50-50 mix of Tracy McGrady and Shea. And at that point, I'd never watched him. I'd heard his name here and there, but I was like, dude, he's not too far off, bro. If he obviously it's fucking blasphemous. Like he's not close to Tracy McGrady or Shea right now, but Like if you were to like visualize like what his like ceiling could be, that's exactly what it is, bro. He has Shea's exact mid-range jump shot, like to the form.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of his like draw fouls are very similar to Shea. He gets to the line a lot. T-Mac also got to the line a lot. But he has a much better outside shot than Shea did at this point in their career. Similar to it's actually better one than T-Mac did at that point in his career too. So he's like a kind of a better prospect than both of them by far. I don't know, bro. He's so balanced, and there's definitely defensive upside because of like how athletic he is and his size. I know Darren's good. Like Darren, if Darren cared about basketball, bro, he would be like easily the number one overall pick. But I just don't know what to do about the character.
I don't know if it's like a character thing. I think he just. I mean, like this could probably this could go hand in hand on into it being a character thing because I think he probably thinks he's like that good where he just is like I don't want to risk myself, which
The
is
part
like
that
an
you
ego
hate
thing.
is he's not wrong, bro. He's not wrong at all.
Yeah, he's not wrong, but like as like a player, you don't really. I guess you don't want to put that out there like being like that, but I mean, I don't really blame him. Like,
Dude,
what do
because
you?
think about it. Think about it, right? So yesterday he played 18 minutes and scored 23 points,
Yep,
right? And like, what if he played the rest of that game and scored like 3 more points? So he would have played 30 minutes and scored 26 points.
that dude.
That's cool, right? But
Yeah,
now it's so much more impressive that he scored 23 and 18. Like his film looks so much better.
yeah,
I didn't like that angle is so interesting.
and then like there's like it's interesting though because like he'll make a three where he'll look completely healthy and then he'll just look back and then be like, all right, take me out of the game. I don't want to be in the game anymore.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, like, are you healthy or are you not? Like,
Yeah.
what's going on?
And like the whole flu thing from
Yeah,
like where he just like spawned with the flu and then Bill Self was like take your ass out if you don't want to compete and he just walked out
yeah.
like bro. But that being said, he could, dude, he could be the best prospect I've ever seen, bro. He has no weakness.
He doesn't. He doesn't have any
There's
weaknesses.
nothing wrong with his game. He's
Yeah.
like he's like a Kobe regen, bro.
Hmm.
So I like again, Wemby is gonna be one of the best player in the league soon. Like Coop is like one of the best rookies ever at this rate. Like, dude, this guy is just different, bro. Like, there's something just different about. This could be blasphemous. He could end up being a bust, but he's
That'd be
the best.
crazy if he
He's
was a bust, bro.
easily the best college player I've ever seen in my life. It's not close to me.
He's like arguably like out of all like the players that are in the league right now, like based off like college production and everything, factoring his in like the minutes he's playing, like 100%. Like the numbers he's putting up is it's pretty nuts. Because also like you have to think about it that in college, like people's stats are like tend to be lower than when they go to the league because it's like a lot harder to score in college than it is to score in the NBA because I don't know what it is, but I think defenses are also like they play a lot harder for some reason.
Those college style offenses are always like more like it's never focused on like getting your star a look. It's like getting a player to the spot of the floor, and it's 8 less minutes a game.
Yeah, that is true. But like, and his averages per game are 25 minutes per game, and he drops 20 a game. Like, you don't really see that happening in college. Like ever, you don't see people dropping 20 in college in general, let alone and only playing half the game.
Dude. And when you watch him play, like I've watched him play like 6 or 7, like 6 times, right?
It's very
And
fluid motions, bro. It's like it doesn't seem. It just
he's
seems
not
like
rushed.
it seems like he's just placed on the basketball court to just score the basketball.
Like if he wants the ball, he just gets it. He gets to a spot, he scores. If he wants the ball from a defender, he just takes it off him. Like
Yeah, he's good
it's
at defense too, bro, which is
yeah,
like crazy.
yeah. He's like if I pray to God, bro, that he just plays the entire game in the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Not even, bro. If he wants to skip the Big 12 tournament, fine. Just give
He should
us,
definitely play the whole game during the March Madness tourney, though.
yeah. If when he plays in March Madness, if you just give us like 4 like all-time classic games, bro, all you're forgiven. Like I don't give a fuck about like
But then
December and
the
January.
problem would be like imagine he plays like 30 to 35 minutes and only drops like 15.
I just don't think it's possible, bro.
Yeah, it's not.
He's making it look too easy.
I mean, there has been like one game where he played 34 minutes against Utah and he only dropped 14.
Dude, it's Utah. Why do you even play 34 minutes against them?
I don't know why he's playing 34 minutes against Utah, but then like a game against BYU where you're playing against AJ, you only play 20 minutes a game.
Back out of it.
You dropped 18 points in 20 minutes. Like, it's
this guy's so interesting.
Yeah, but we'll see what happens with him and where he goes. But I still think he'll end up being like the number 1 pick.
Yeah, the thing is, like, if the Pacers get the number 1 pick, you think they should take him?
I think they should.
You think just best player available? Yeah, like I think they also. I think they should trade down and take Boozer at that point, bro.
I think maybe also factoring in the fact that you have Halliburton coming off of, maybe they factoring the fact that Halliburton's coming off a Achilles injury, like get some guard.
Peterson would be like, no, don't put me there.
They would start him at the 2.
Nah, but he wouldn't want that though. Surely he'd want the ball.
Halliburton doesn't need the ball like that in his hands. Well, he does.
What good is Halliburton off the ball?
That is true. He can't play off the ball. He needs. I think they would take him though. Like, there's no way they don't take him.
Dude, but you know the issue? You know the best team fit-wise for him? Is Sacramento. But I do not want to see. He does not want to go to Sacramento. I promise you. I promise you, he'll like go back to Kansas for the year if he instead of going to Sacramento.
He's just gonna waste a year of basketball playing in Sacramento.
Dude,
they're gonna and they're probably what you know what would happen? They're probably not gonna. They'll probably re-sign Zach LaVine for some reason, for some dumb odd reason, or not trade him, and he'll still be on the roster, and they'll make Darryn Peterson come off the bench behind him for his first year, like a dumb organization they would be.
Dude,
but he's not gonna get the ball like that in Utah either.
I would love. I just feel bad for the Mavs. I would love to see Darryn Peterson in Dallas, bro.
That would be crazy. But if he goes to Utah, like, think about it. You have to give Laurie the ball. You got to give Keontae the ball. Now you got to give Jaren Jackson Jr. the ball.
Keontae and Darren would be a fucking nasty, terrible fit. That would be like.
He can't play off ball either.
Hell nah. Dude, I'm telling you, Sacramento's the best fit.
Yeah, I know. I just don't.
Or come to Oklahoma City, bro.
That'd be crazy, but I don't think he's not gonna.
I don't think Clippers gonna be that bad.
He's not gonna. He's out here, and he won't fall that far, anyways.
Character concerns. He's just like, don't draft me.
Nah, there's no way I don't think he would want to go to you guys either, bro. He's never playing. He's never playing.
Bro, he would start at the 2. We trade Dort immediately.
He won't get the ball. He won't have the ball either. Then.
He'll do it for the 2-time champs, bro.
Shea cannot play off ball.
Shea do whatever he wants. Shea's the best player.
You don't want Shea playing off ball.
But we can move on to our next segment. We'll give you guys more college basketball, especially like there's a lot of good games coming up this weekend. There's going to be Arizona at Houston and Duke at Michigan. No, Michigan at Duke. 2 insane games. We can touch on them next week. But move on to some NBA talk. We want to rank the last 10 number 1 overall picks. So this is going until 2016.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons is the last pick for if you want to play along at home.
Yeah.
So we'll just do a regular. We can go 10, 10, 9, 9, 8, 8.
Yeah.
Just go up the order.
You can start with 10.
Yeah, I'll start with 10. This is an interesting list of players. Like, it's gonna be really weird to like how to rank certain players compared to players who've already like had full careers. Number 10, I have Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, number 10, I also have Markelle Fultz.
So unfortunate, bro, because he could be like the 3rd or 4th best college player in this list. But
he wasn't good in Philly. Then he kind of like found something in Orlando for like a second, and then
they just cut him.
Huh?
They just cut him for like no reason.
They cut him for no reason. Like he was low-key a good backup for them. Like he wasn't bad as a backup.
Fuck Orlando.
At times.
But no, you spend too much time on Markelle Fultz. Number 9, I have DeAndre Ayton.
Oh, okay. Number 9, I got Ben Simmons.
How?
Bro.
Ben Simmons in an all-star team.
Yeah, that is true. I'll give him his praise, bro. Okay, but I'm with Stephen A. Smith.
There is no way you have
I'm with
fucking
Stephen A.
Ricochet
Smith
over
on this
Ben
one, bro.
Simmons.
I'm with Stephen A. Smith on this one, bro. That boy's a thief, bro. He's a thief.
Nah, but he's better than DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre Ayton fucking sucks.
Okay,
DeAndre Ayton's actually the worst.
At least he plays basketball, bro. Come on.
And I'd rather him not.
Okay, I can't let somebody that's just stealing 30 mil, that was just stealing 30 mil for a bit, just rock like that. He wasn't all defensive player. He was a defensive player of the year candidate a couple times, two or three times.
He was an all-star.
He was an all-star. I get that, but nah, fuck Ben Simmons, bro. I don't like him.
Nah, I feel like Aiden's getting off lightly here, bro. Aiden sucks.
Yeah, don't worry. I don't have Aiden any higher, bro. Don't worry.
Yeah, okay. Damn, you have okay. I'm assuming. Yeah, I'm assuming you have 8 and 8.
Yeah, I'm in the 8. Don't worry.
Yeah, I have Zach 8.
Oh, really?
Dude, I don't think he's gonna make an All-Star game. So he's automatically has to be worse than Ben Simmons.
I feel like Zach's gonna be in the league for a minute, bro.
Wait, why does that matter? I would rather have Ben Simmons' career than Goga Batadze's career.
Yeah, but like at the same time, like I just don't fuck with Ben Simmons, bro. Like
I don't agree with the person, but like at one point he was like a top 20 player in the league.
He was, but that was like it was like 9 years ago though, bro.
Yeah, but DeAndre has been in the league for the same amount of time.
For example, like, if like Zachary Riche ends up winning like a chip in his career, bro, I'll be like, all right, bro, you like that end up easily, in my opinion.
Even if like he averages like 18 points a game, I think and like a contributing player to like a really, really good team, but like
I don't know, man.
He's really bad, bro.
I can't give someone credit that like got healthy from an injury and just chose not to like come back and play basketball and is just fishing on his own time right now.
Yeah, but I just don't think
I'll give him credit for his past accomplishments, though.
That's the only thing. Like, I don't think Riche will ever touch the heights of Ben Simmons.
Yeah, because Ben Simmons was what? I think he was first team All NBA 1 year, right?
No, not All NBA. Defense.
Or first team All Defense.
Yeah. Team All NBA, he'd be like, oof.
Yeah, no, he was never first team All NBA. I don't think first team All NBA.
All right, I'll speed. I have Ben Simmons 7, so we're not. But
I have Zach at 7.
Yeah, okay. So the top 6 is pretty self-explanatory, just the order we put them in.
Mm-hmm.
6, I have Zion.
Yeah, 6, I have Zion.
So sad, bro.
Yeah, pretty sad.
Zion, when he plays, is incredible, but he plays like 30 times a year.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I just know he's better than Paolo, though, bro. I have Paolo 5. But,
yeah, I also have Paolo 5.
But like, I just feel like Zion's better than him as a basketball player.
You think so?
I hate Paolo, bro.
Actually, no. I could. Do I think Zion's better than Paolo?
Like one game, I can guarantee both their health. I'm taking Zion.
I don't know, but like, if you think about it, when like Paolo started becoming bad, like really bad after, didn't he get like a hamstring injury and then he got like hurt again, and then that's when he like. Then he became like bad. Then this season,
it was like a groin. It was like a
groin or something. Yeah. I remember last season when he was like really healthy. In the beginning of the season, the first week, he was going crazy. Like he dropped like 50 one time. He dropped like 40. He was dropping like 30, and then he got that groin injury, and it was just cooked for him. I don't know, man.
Yeah. Paolo's good, bro. But I feel like Zion, whenever Zion plays, it's like 24 points on like 68% shooting every time.
Yeah, that is
no
true.
threes.
Like, he's not missing a layup.
Yeah, he's looked low key. His touch around the basket is really underrated. It's really underrated.
People talk about the athleticism. He does not miss a layup.
He does not miss layups at all.
Yeah.
So I feel like, bro, I wish he went to a different team. I low key just think he hates New Orleans. But
has Zion been in the like playoffs yet? No, right? Has the Pelicans?
I'm trying to remember if they got swept. No, guys, he wasn't when they got swept by us.
Yeah, he got hurt in the playing game.
Yeah. He went crazy in that playing game, bro. He had 41 in that
playing game. Yeah, I remember that.
He put him on his back and got hurt. Up 7. They're up big in that. He should have been on the bench.
I mean, I guess I'll put Paolo just higher just because like this one series against the Cavs,
he's been good more recently. Yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
And But I'm surprised we both have. I'm assuming we both have Coop at 4.
Yeah,
Which is kind of surprising because I guess
it's
Paolo has technically reached higher heights, and I guess so
he
is
has,
Zion.
but like
But
I think Coop is better at basketball right now than Paulo
yeah,
is.
definitely, bro. Coop is
Yeah,
nuts right now. They lose all the time, but he's gonna give you 30.
yeah, exactly.
And with great defense too. His defense is honestly might be better than his offense at this point.
Yep.
But he's just surrounded by no one.
Surround him by bums, bro. I don't
Yeah.
really know who he's gonna. They should just get rid of Kyrie in the offseason and then just build
You
start.
know, that's what I was gonna say, bro. You know, at this point, they'd probably get Acuff.
Yeah, or keep Kyrie and then run a Kyrie and A. Oh, I don't think you can run a Kyrie and Acuff back.
No. If they keep Kyrie, I'm trying to get to 4 and getting Caleb.
Yeah. Oh, Caleb at the nah, but then Caleb would have to play the 4.
Yeah, that's fine. He plays the 4 on college.
Yeah, but he would be like a
dude. Caleb, Coop, and like a defensive big on the back end is disgusting.
If Lively is ever healthy,
I'm sleep on Lively, bro.
Or like Gafford. Gafford's decent.
Yeah, but Gafford's gonna get traded, bro. I think.
Yeah, I mean because they have so much hype in Lively.
Yeah, I don't understand it. I'm asleep.
I think Lively will never be better than what he was his rookie season because that was only because they had Luka too.
I think when we have did we just have the Mavs first round pick? I'm trying to remember.
I don't know.
Because we got the Mavs first round. We traded down to take Casey Wallace, and they got Derek Lively, and they gave us a first round pick to go up. I don't remember if we just took that or not. Whatever. So we're at 3.
Yeah.
3 is where I have Cade.
Yeah, I have Cade at 3.
Yeah, dude.
Hard to pass up the people at 1 and 2.
Yeah. Just what order do you have them in?
You'll probably know order. You probably know what order I have.
Yeah, we have different orders. I got Ant at 2.
I have Wemby at 2, and then I have In at 1.
Yeah.
I understand why you put Wemby at
At this point, Ant's way better. Ant's legacy is way better than Wemby's legacy.
But I also think the thing that separates them is obviously the defense, but even like offensively, like
no. When Ant wants to lock in, he wants to lock in.
No, but the defense obviously, like Wemby's on a whole other level. Like his impact defensively on that side of the ball, like that advantage is there.
Yeah.
The thing is, like right now, who am I trusting? I don't know. Like I'm biased obviously as a Wolves fan. My main reason.
No, you should put Ant, bro. If it was a Shea and Wemby thing, I'd put Shea too.
My main reason is because Ant's been to 2 Western Conference Finals. Like that's all.
No. If we were ranking what they've done to this point in their careers, Ant's obviously won. But if we're ranking number 1 picks, I'm gonna take like a little projection into account too.
100%.
And I think in 2 years, bro, I think he's probably the best player in basketball. So he has to if I didn't, then Coop would have been like 7.
I agree with that, but I think to be like I think he's gonna be the best player in basketball. But to be like the dominant self that we all really think, I think he needs to put on like 10 to 15 more pounds.
He will. He's already got to 240.
Yeah, but again, like it's hard because I see like times where it's the only thing that I think like he can like if you play him the right way and you put somebody on him that can like actually just hold him, put him like keep him on the perimeter. It's not easy to guard him, but like when we switched
AJ Dybantsa him because everyone took that from the Suns, right? The Suns just put Dylan Brooks on him, and he couldn't move him, so we put AJ Dybantsa. That's why we won the only game we won.
Yeah, we actually did that first before the Suns. We put Julius Randle on him, even though it's not similar defenders. But if they were like, "Oh damn, Julius Randle can guard him. Dylan Brooks can probably guard him," so they put him on. I think I agree. He will be the best player in basketball after this. I could even see him being in 2 years, maybe next year. Honestly, if they're the number 1 seed, I could see him being the best.
Yeah,
people saying he's the best player in the basketball.
The only thing that's stopping him, bro, is games played. I feel like he gets picked up a lot of ticky-tack injuries, and I don't know.
He also fouls a lot. He does foul a lot,
ton, bro. I'm telling you, he can't jump. This is my thing about Wemby. My hot take from like the beginning of the season that Wemby's defensive instincts aren't as good as you think they are.
Yeah,
and he's just
only good at
he's the
defense because he's
most insane
7'5".
wingspan of all time.
Yeah, agreed. But
Dude, he'll jump on every fake.
yep.
So,
And the thing is, if you're 7'5" and your wingspan is 9 feet, why are you even jumping on a pump fake?
because he knows he can still land and still reach it, bro. He's going for the highlight scammer. But yeah, I mean, I think if you do a tier list, those two are obviously in their own tier.
Yeah, agreed. I think
Yeah,
Cade is slowly. I don't think Cade is the gap is big in my opinion, but I think he's closing it a little bit because of with what he's doing with the Pistons. But again, in my opinion,
maybe the finals where he closed it.
Yeah, I agree.
Which is sad because Ant just plays in a rough conference. But
yeah, dude. I mean, if I was talking about this in the pod that I recorded with Zach today. If we go to the East, I would love for us to go to the East, bro. And then maybe
there's a huge chance it's you guys that goes to the East.
Yeah,
I think you guys are Memphis.
That'd be in 8 years though, realistically speaking, because in order for that to happen, all the owners would have to, for an expansion to have to happen, all the owners would have to agree on it, which means all the owners would have to give a certain part of a 16th of their money of the team's ownership to the two expansion teams, which means you have to wait for the new TV deal to come in, which would be in another 8 years. Yeah.
Damn, I thought it'd be why does he keep saying 2028 then, bro?
Because I cannot see it happening in 2028 because there's no way owners are gonna, especially with
why wouldn't they? It only benefits them. It's like an investment. With two more teams, the league only grows. If you're an owner, bro, I'm getting 1/16 of my revenue, bro, for a potential 3, 4, 5, 6x multiply in 3-4 years. Dude, it's free money. To me, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot more to it, but if another team wanted to come in the league, I would do it so fast because the money's only going to increase.
The main reason some teams aren't doing it already is because they don't. In general, the CBA already limits how much they can spend. So if you're giving your money away to another team, they're probably why do that now when we can wait when a new TV deal comes in and then we bring in more money and we could just give out more money. So they're not losing as much money, in my opinion.
Yeah,
because at that point you can make an investment without technically losing the money.
Yeah, and it'd have to be after LeBron. I'm sure LeBron's gonna own the Vegas team in some capacity.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're gonna give him a stake in the team.
Yeah.
With LeBron James.
Put Bronny on that team.
Yeah, and I was gonna say I think that Bezos would own the Seattle team. But now he's probably gonna buy the Seahawks.
Oh.
So I don't know if he would double dip.
Yeah, I don't understand how you would own two different sports franchises. That'd be really hard.
I mean, bro, look at Magic Johnson. He owns 7.
Yeah, but Jeff Bezos already owns fucking Amazon, bro. You guys.
He's a senior advisor now. He doesn't give a fuck.
That is true.
I mean, bro. I mean, there's actually a lot of families that own multiple. The Kroenke family owns the Rams and not Arsenal. Maybe Arsenal. A lot of the Chelsea owner owns the Dodgers and Chelsea.
Did they fully own the Dodgers?
Yeah.
Damn. How much money do these people have?
Bro. Too much, bro.
Pass them down to the pod.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They should make I would love to own a team.
Yeah, invest in us.
That's what I'm saying. Just let us hold a band. Is it a minute of work? You just let me hold a band, bro.
Yeah, bro. Just let me grab a band. Let me grab a band. Come on. I'll become a Dodgers fan pretty easily. I don't really watch baseball, but if you give me a band, I'll watch baseball right now.
I watch baseball for a band, yeah, of course.
Yeah. But other than that, do you have anything else you wanted to touch on, basketball related?
Nah.
I think that was a good episode. We kind of drifted away from the NBA and actual NBA, what's going on in the league. I think we're gonna probably do that once a week. We'll do one of these kind of episodes and then a normal NBA episode. So keep a lookout for our regular NBA episode giving you updates on what's going on in the league in the next couple of days. But until then, follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at OffTheDribble Pod, and we will see you guys next episode. Peace.